is live. So you're getting it the way it is. You're getting it the way we're giving it to you. No anything. No pre-recorded, no edited, no anything. So real quick, I guess I could share this with you guys because, you know, I was debating on whether or not I'll give y'all my golden.
You'll never get this information anywhere else.
Golden too.
Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, like, I'm going to give it to him.
Okay, so.
I'm the only one she's giving this secret to, by the way.
So, you know, we all have experienced oral sex in a situation. We can be grown. Like, let's not be any of those people who say we've never sucked a dick, I ate a pussy. Like, let's not be those people.
Really?
Because I hate those people. And then I'm like, God, just sex like
you know what?
boring.
I feel sorry for those who are giving it or getting it. Like,
right, and you're with them? Like, what the fuck? Like, they're cheating on you. I'm just telling you right now. Like, if you're not sucking a dick or you're not eating a pussy, you are getting cheated on right now.
Or they look unhappy too.
They do. They're just so sad. And they're just like, why me?
They
like,
have
why
that,
me,
I
Lord?
bet you're getting some head look. Damn.
They do. Like, you look like you're getting your pussy ate. You know what I'm saying? And they're just not.
Or they'll look at you and be like, damn, she looked like she's
good. Right. Especially the way she's eating that popsicle. No, I'm just okay, but so we call this, or I call this, or we call this, it's the Furious Styles. And what it is, it's the Lawrence Fishburne Twisty Jack. And that is a technical name I have coined, so don't nobody be trying to steal it. Yeah. But it is the Lawrence Fishburne Twisty Jack. And that is when you have the balls in your hand and you're gonna hit them with this motion, right? Which is, you know, that Furious Styles from Boys in the Hood, that Lawrence Fishburne, right? And then you got your Twisty Jack. So you're going up and down and you're twisting and you're Furious Styles in it at the same time.
You gotta practice that because not everybody's brain works to where they can do one.
Exactly. You gotta be able to ambidextrous with your hands and be able to work them too. So you're gonna move from your Lawrence Fishburne Twisty Jack, right? You're gonna move from that to your double jack, right? So you gotta be doing them at the same time. Because not everybody can do that. People don't understand that, you know, you have to stimulate those balls. Right. Like, they're not just hanging down there as ornaments.
And plus, that's what's holding them babies. Not that you want to get pregnant or anything, but if you want a motherfucker to come, you're going to touch them.
Right, exactly.
So,
exactly.
You might want to hit them up.
Right, you might want to hit them balls up. So, you know, those are just like two little cute go-to moves. And of course, you know, like, you have to have a man that knows how to work his thing while you're giving head. Like, don't sit there and just sit there while your bitch is going to town on your dick. Like, why? Like, who just sits there? You need to grab some hair. You need to fuck some face. Like, you need to do something in order to get that, you know, going. Cause
take a nigga's head, like something.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Reach down, depending on the position you're in. Reach down, grab a titty,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do something in order to keep that, because
don't be lazy.
No, and then like if you have a chick who likes to give head, right? Like, y'all been together for a while, you know, y'all are giving each other head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes her so much more into it and so much more excited.
Right.
If you actually grab her hair, pull it up. You know what I'm saying? For people who don't like their hair touched, grab the back of her neck. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like,
here's what I suggest. I suggest you get you a female who you can touch that hair.
Right.
Like, straight, like if she,
because there should be no situation really. Like, I mean, unless you're getting married that day or you're going out to a concert like that very next minute, while a motherfucker cannot touch your hair during a sexual experience.
Tuesday night, she's like, "Ugh, don't touch my hair." Like
why are you fucking with her? Like, that's so boring.
Right,
like,
so boring. Get you a bitch who loses her inhibitions, who don't give a fuck about nothing but making you come.
Right.
Some females enjoy that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you've seen that meme.
It makes the sex better.
Right, and then you've seen that meme like before dick appointment, after dick appointment. Like, I want to look like the picture, you know, on the after dick appointment. So that's what we need to look like after. Like, you know, we need to be calling each other's names when we're coming. Like, we need to be like present in that moment.
That's right.
You know.
Too, that said, if I'm not fucked up after this, you didn't fuck me right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm just not. Like, if I'm not like reflecting on life and having like an inner like moment, like, what am I doing with my life? Like, where am I gonna go from here? Like, you just made me like totally reevaluate my whole existence. Then you didn't do your job.
You sit on the edge of it, like, what the fuck?
Like, what am I doing with myself? Like, how can I carry on? Like, after.
That's so funny. Now, speaking of the Lawrence Fishburne
Twisty Jack,
and then onto the double jack. You got to know the right time to switch from one to
the other. Right. It's about that timing.
It is. It's about that timing. Speaking of timing, you could throw a motherfucker off if you don't have good timing.
No.
Like, for me, if like, let's say you eat my pussy or whatever, and I'm getting it, and you know that I'm getting it, I'm feeling it because you're hitting that right
exactly
spot, and then you switch it up. Like,
you want to start all the way over with me.
Straight up.
You know,
like all the way over. Like, oh, I'm losing my mic. Like, you're gonna have to start all the way the fuck over, because
Yeah, like you've already gotten me to that point, you know, where I'm about to come and then you start doing something else. Now all that work you've done is like null and void.
Null and void. Like you don't switch it up. If you know that if you know that your girl is in it to win it,
yeah, then keep it going. Like I don't care if your jaw is about to fall off, like you physically feel lockjaw coming on, like you about to get a Charlie horse in your jaw. Like you need to just work through that, because there's been plenty of times that, you know, you good, Mindy? I just want to make sure Mindy's good with her mic.
Yeah, we getting it together. Okay. We getting together. Show me my school.
Yeah. So anyway, real quick, speaking of oral sex and kind of that thing.
Thank you, baby.
Positions, right? So we know, you know, you have your like missionary, riding, reverse cowgirl, standing up, sideways, froggy style, anal.
All of it. We try to touch on all of them. I'm sure there's some more, but those are the ones that we feel are most popular. You know what I'm saying? Or the most
talked about or known, or even utilized. Because you know there could be people out here who have like a swing, you know, and they're like in their swing, and the dude's like bouncing off the wall, and he's tapping that.
Big, by the way. Like if you got a swing, you got a big ass pad, yo.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. But you know, he could be bouncing off the wall and flying in that pussy. Like we don't know what dude's doing off this swing. So we're not trying to limit you guys to only those positions, because we know that people are out here trying different things. You know, you might have one arm on the floor and the rest of your body on the bed. We don't know what you're doing. But we didn't want to limit to those. But those are like the ones that people generally kind of
gravitate more or talk about more. But that sideways position, that's one of my faves. That's best. That's good in the morning.
No, the sideways in the morning,
or when y'all are sleepy and you're on your way to bed and you don't want to.
You know, it's like the lazy version of the best sex you could ever have. You're like, well, I'm in the mood, but I'm kind of tired. You know, I've had a long day, but you know, I know that nothing to just put me to sleep, like right the way I need to be. So
you get that sideways position, which is, for those that don't know, that's when you are on your side laying, and then your dude is behind you, laying on his side, and he just kind of slightly slides your thigh up and slides it in from the back. And y'all are moving at the same motion. Oh my God. And he reaches around and grabs a titty or two.
You know what I'm saying?
Kisses you on your neck and your ear and all that. Yum.
Yeah, like I love that. Like
I love waking up to that.
Oh my God. And like you'll be at work all day, like thinking about that shit. Like,
hey, yo, so if you want so every female has a work husband. Not every female, but most of us have a work husband. I'm just saying. So if you want her to be thinking about you all day,
you better give it to her in the morning, cause like
sideways position.
In the sideways, and then after, you know, like if you halfway wake up in that sideways position, go ahead, turn her over doggy style, go and bang it out real quick, so she remembers why she's with you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So she remembers why she's there. Fuck that shit, nigga. Turn that pussy up like in the morning.
I'm gonna tear that pussy up. Yes, please. So like, this is the best. It's the best. What's y'all's favorite positions? Y'all more than welcome to chime in.
Right, and then like, do you like anal? Don't you like anal? You know, because some people like it, some people don't like it. You know,
strokes for different folks.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks, and then some people like squirting, and some people don't squirt. So you know, it just depends. And what we're here to do is tell you guys that whatever you like sexually is really, you know, we're fucking around and playing, but it's really whatever floats your boat. You know, like if you're not really into head or giving head or whatever, that's fine. Just get you a partner that really don't want it. But you can't be with a man who wants head and don't give it to him. That's not gonna work out. Yeah. So and vice versa. You can't be with a woman and you never ever eat her pussy. That's not gonna work out. Especially if that's something that she wants in her life. So
even if you're not good at it. I mean, I hate to say that, but that's the honest God truth. Like if you have a female, if you fucking with a chick who loves head and you just suck at it, you either learn or she gonna be cheating on you. I'm coining the term that what you won't do, somebody else will. You need to learn what your partner likes and find your partner that likes the same shit you like, or you need to know what they like and they need to know what you like.
Yeah, or you need to be able to compromise. Yeah. You know, like you might not have been into giving a girl head or giving a guy head before you met that person that you plan on spending your life with. But if you know that that's what they need, then I'm gonna need you to get out a book, watch a video, you know, do whatever you gotta do, you know, get a porno. I love porn. Get a porno and, you know, really just get up to date with what your man is or your woman is asking you to do. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with learning and preparing yourself. So
at all. A couple of these other positions though that I think are really, really dope. That reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, that's really dope.
That's live and in charge.
Smacking that ass.
Smacking that ass.
Smacking that ass.
I see you, baby.
Smacking that ass.
We stupid.
Yeah, okay.
And Froggy, people be sleeping on that Froggy, yo.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna tell you why though. You get up on that Froggy for about good 11 minutes, your right leg gonna
up. 11 minutes, because you're a bad bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You get up there and you know you be trying to show out. So you get up there and you be doing it all hard at first, and then halfway through you be like, what the fuck I done got myself into? Now I gotta keep fucking this dick this way, and my legs are giving out.
Legs be shaking and shit, but you like, I ain't no bitch.
I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch.
That's so funny. Then you be like trying to sexily move into the next position.
I know, like, how can I act like I'm not gonna fall over and put my knee down in a sexy way? So,
That's so funny. Oh my goodness.
And then, so like missionary, you know, that's just like the normal thing. But I like,
boring.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, right?
It depends.
But I think sometimes it can give you that, like, looking each other in the eye, you know, looking each other in the eye and kind of giving that, like, my God.
As a man, though, you have to be good at that missionary position. You have to be, because some men think I'm too cool to do this, I'm too cool to do that when it comes to sex. So they're very macho, and they're afraid to like be caressing and look into the woman's eyes. Right. But that missionary position, y'all, that's your opportunity. That's your opportunity to connect with her mentally during sex. You know, we talked about it earlier, how connect with her way before. But
you can't be too hard with your woman. Like, I get so, like, aggravated at men that think they have to treat their woman the same way they treat their friends. That's a totally different relationship and mentality. And, like, you know, you have to treat your woman good. You have to treat her soft. You know, we talked about this before. Like, if you want your woman to be submissive and to treat you like the king that you are, then you have to treat her soft and with kid gloves. You know, you have to, like, love on her, you know, show her that you care, and then the sex game is gonna, like, double up. Like, I'm telling you, like, you gonna come in from work or from just being out, she gonna be like, wash that thing off and we're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I mean, you're gonna have that woman who you can be, you know, yourself with. Right. But what she's saying is you still have to, your woman, there has to be a divide. You have to treat her with care. You have to treat her differently than you treat your dudes, or you're not going to have that mental bond with her, and the sex is not going to be as great. It will be so much better.
Right.
So much better.
So next, one thing we kind of talked about was size, and is it genetic, and are you aware?
Does it matter?
So we've always wondered this, like, if you have a small dick, does your daddy have a small dick too? Just playing.
I mean, where did you get it from?
Right.
I mean,
does it run in does it run in your family? You know, does your cousin, do you and your cousin talk about it, like, man, we both got small dicks? Or, like, have you been in a family event and your cousin changed in front of you and you've been jealous, like, damn, dude's hung and my shit's like a crayon?
Do you really know you got a small penis? Do you really know? Are you aware? Like,
like, what's the situation with that? So maybe, no, nobody's gonna hit us up. Why's that doing that? It's getting on us. Maybe, and nobody's gonna hit us up and tell us, but that's just something that we wonder, because men are always so hard when it comes to a woman's vagina. So, you know, they're always talking about the way it looks, the way it's structured, you know, if there's extra skin, it looks like roast beef or a strawberry or, you know, whatever. Come on.
We get it all.
We've seen all of the memes, you know, or whatever. But that really has nothing to do with how many sexual partners that woman has had. That is just the way her body has grown. The same way you have a small or a big dick. It's no different. You know, every person grows the way that they grow.
Right.
You know.
Plus, dudes don't have no room to talk, because the last time I seen a penis, it was not. Penises aren't cute.
No, they're not.
They're not like, oh, cute little puppy.
Yeah, like you want to put a bow on it. No, that's not what it looks like.
Like,
it's not attractive at all. And especially, like I talked about a little bit, especially if you have like a multi-tone penis where you might have more than one shade on that. Like, you need to get that together. Like, that does not look good. Like, we do not want to look at that, you know. And then some people's circumcisions was not done correctly.
Yeah, and it's just ugly.
Yeah, or they don't have one, you know.
Right.
You know, so everybody, you know, men and women's body parts are made the way they are. Everyone's are different. You know, just find somebody who fucks with yours. I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Ugly with JJ versus penis, y'all shit's not cute. So
no. So can we cut that out? Can we quit talking about, because you know you came out of one of those, so you basically come, you know, talking about the home you came out of. So unless you're ready to put your mama's poom poom out there for us to judge, then I'm gonna need you to just go on and reel that back a little bit.
Your mama got ugly pussy.
Right. So you know, unless you're ready to put your mama's poom poom out there for us to judge, then I don't need you to talk about nobody else's.
Right. Plus, I have something that I want to touch on, though.
Oh, what?
Straight penis versus them curved penises.
Whew.
Let me tell you something.
Where's my fan? I need a mini fan.
I know, it just got hot in here. Like, okay, so, good penis is good penis. Good dick is good dick. But A motherfucker that has the luxury
of having that slight curve.
Having that slight curve on that dick.
Jeez.
Hey, yo, y'all touching areas that them straight penises ain't touching.
They not touching.
I'm just saying.
And I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I've developed the side to side motion when I'm hitting it, when I'm fucking back, because you gotta hit them walls sometimes. And if a motherfucker,
when you fucking a straight dick,
when you fucking a straight dick, yeah. So you gotta develop that side to side motion where you kind of hitting that dick, you know, when you round around. Like I kind of do like a salsa on that motherfucker, like you know, because I'm Latin, so you know I kind of salsa on that dick. So yeah, you gotta kind of, you know, just you gotta make it work. You gotta do
but
that.
A dude with a curved dick, he makes it work for you on levels
you don't have to do that.
If you got a curved dick, you got a stalker or two.
Hey, right now a bitch is riding past your house right now as we speak.
See, so if you got a curved dick and y'all break up, yo.
Oh, she's busting out your windows.
I'm saying, so if you got, she's not just breaking up with you.
She's breaking up with
that dick, yo, and that motherfucker's hard to leave. It's like, damn.
Real quick, if you know you got some good pussy, right? Sex don't last long. Like, let's be clear. If a nigga is fucking you all night, your pussy is not good. It's not good. I didn't thought sometimes where I could have like a record breaking number, like call somebody like, did that really just clock out in 15 strokes?
And you can always tell because the dick goes soft a little bit, and he's trying to play it off.
Like he didn't come, and then you can feel it like jumping, and you right? You can feel it jumping, like nigga, I can feel in my pussy that you came, like I can feel that. So
that is so funny. Not to say you can come and then y'all can have sex over and over and over again.
Because some people are talented like that.
Yeah, all night long. Right. But if you are in that pussy and it takes you an hour to come,
right?
That pussy's
not good. No,
like no,
sorry,
at all.
No, or maybe you just weren't as attracted to that person as you thought you was. Like maybe when you got in the situation, something happened there, or you know, the body, the smell. Like I don't know. Like maybe something had happened there that kind of mentally threw you off. And so now, because I know I have talked to some of my guy friends, and they'll be like, I put my head down and I go to some other place and I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not present in that moment. You know, trying to like bust a nut.
Talking about
in
that moment.
Yeah, so you gotta be like, that's what makes me fall, like I'll be fall in love like straight, like call my name out.
Dudes do that. Some dudes are privy to that, and they
do it on purpose.
Yeah, and they be like all present in the moment and like making you feel like.
And then next week they don't answer the phone no more. They don't call you back no more. You be like, no, this nigga didn't do me like this.
I'm breaking up with you and your dick nigga me smashing out your windows.
Right, like I promise. Put a boot on that nigga's dick. Like, you ain't gonna know where a nigga got a boot on that dick.
That's funny. Boot on the dick. We might need to patent it.
Oh my god, boot on the dick. No, okay, but. So, anyway, so how you feeling about toys? Like, what's toys?
Toys are necessary.
Toys are like.
I think they're necessary for you and your partner, and you by yourself. Like I think that I wouldn't rely on them. Because I'm a big masturbator. Ain't no secret.
Yeah, me too. Like get one out there in the middle of the day in no time and be like, oh, I'm ready to go.
Girl, right. But I like when I do masturbate, I like just my hands versus.
Me too. But I don't use it.
Sometimes the toy is like great, especially for you and your partner. But
yeah, for me and my partner, I like a toy. But when I'm masturbating like by myself, I don't need a toy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I got my finger in my mind, and you know what I'm saying? Like my mind gonna take me there. Like I don't need that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think about something or somebody when you masturbate, or did you just blank minded and like, look, I'm trying to bust this nut?
That's a good question because no, I can't be blank-minded. You know what I'm saying? I usually am thinking about like me and my dude's sexual experiences, or like one time when we just got it off like super freaky. You know what I'm saying? I you know, and then I try to picture it's kind of like him doing it. You know, a little bit. You know, not so much myself. You know, but yeah. So I
do that too. Well, I think about a lot of shit. I think about a certain someone. When I'm trying to bust a nut. You know what I'm saying? Even if okay, for women, y'all might agree with me. Even if you don't have a dude, you think about your past sexual experiences with different dudes. But there's always that 1-2 sexual experience or that 1-2 dude that you know can get you.
That's always gonna pop up.
I be saying a motherfucker's name. If nobody gonna be in the room, but I be like saying a nigga's name, yo.
I know out loud and shit, and then you be like, oh shit, and then because after you do it, you feel kind of, you like look at yourself, you be like, damn, did I just really call that nigga's name?
Girl, when I be done, I be like, good job, yo.
Hey, I know you be giving him an air high five, nigga ain't even there. You be like, psh. So you be working out with a bottle. Thanks for letting me rub with you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but masturbation like is one of those things that can really like get you there if you don't have a partner that you're comfortable with having sex with. Like right now, let's say you're dating people and you're not anybody that you want to have sex with.
Right.
You know, like.
And plus, you don't want to go from dick to dick. Like,
Exactly.
I don't care who you are. Ain't nothing cute about going from dick to dick.
It's not, and it never can be, right?
Like, just give it some time.
Like, I see it all the time on Facebook. Like, every other month, a chick is with a different dude or a dude is with a different chick. And I'm like, how did you even get over the relationship you was in before? Like, you still got that smell on you from the past dude.
Did you wash your sheets?
You know, exactly. Please, did you wash the sheets? But, you know, from the past dude.
Mentally and sexually, though. Like, you still have that person on you. You got to give it some time.